Since I promised you guys a reading on Ariana Grande and Big Sean, this is this is what we have, okay? So this is their past relationship. We have the Chariot, the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. So this to me signifies that things happened really quickly. Like I'm talking about quick. Like things were hot and heavy, passionate in the bedroom, a lot of sexual tension with the Chariot, the Ace of Wands. Um I mean like they just hopped right in. Like, oh my god, I like you too, let's date. And then they dated. Like I mean, the Chariot is like is a fast movement, like the Eight of Wands, right? It's going. Once it gets going, once it gets started, it's going. So we have the Ace of Wands too, which means things were passionate between them. A lot of fire energy. Here's where things get interesting. We have the Queen of Wands, which is quite interesting because I don't think Ariana Grande is a Queen of Wands. She's not a fire sign. So it's almost like this energy of other women being in their relationship, right? Like multiple women. So it might not even be multiple women. It could just be like, there he is, talking to other women on the side with the Knight of Swords energy. Knight of Swords is about communication. Now, with the Queen of Wands, like I said, that to me signifies that there was always somebody else. Like, I feel like there was somebody else on the side, if that makes sense. Like there's always somebody else on the side with the Queen of Wands energy. Always talking to somebody else. Knight of Swords, Queen of Wands, because this also fell out, the Five of Cups, which is about heartache, heartbreak. Now, in the present, their love life looks like this: the Hermit, the Seven of Swords, the Fool card, and the World card. These four cards here signifies that they needed a break to kind of reevaluate their lives apart, right? So this is about coming into the relationship as an emperor. Maybe he came into a relationship as a headstrong. Oh, what I heard is like, I got strong game is what I heard. So here he is coming into the relationship with strong game, strong energy as a leader, right? As a go-getter, as a driven force, coming in hot and heavy. And then, he has these other women on the side, and it's like, Ariana finds it inappropriate. So what happens? They break up. They have to go into this hermit mode energy. Here they go in the hermit mode energy, right? To take a look at what went wrong. Why didn't it work out? Do I deserve better? Does he deserve better? Can we make this work in the future? Right? But the thing is, somebody's lying to themselves with the Seven of Swords energy. Seven of Swords energy is about deceiving. It's about deceiving, and so it's also about interpersonal deceiving. Like you're deceiving yourself. It doesn't have to just be about deception for yourself. Oh my gosh, he's a player. That's coming in very, very strong. Like he's a player. And there's nothing wrong with being polyamorous, right? There's nothing wrong with loving more than one person. But when you start getting into a relationship without telling people like, hey, I like to mess around with more than one person, I like to be with more than one person, then that creates an issue because you're lying. You're not treating someone right. You're not being respectful. You are being disrespectful. You're just, you're being a liar. How is anybody going to ever trust you? So the fact that we have this Seven of Swords under this Ace of Wands, to me signifies that he chases after everything that is like, what's the word? That catches his attention. So if someone catches attention, he's flirting with them. He's talking to them. He's like, telling them on the side, telling them sweet little nothings in their ear. I just feel like this is definitely his energy. Now, the Fool card here, under the Queen of Wands. So maybe Ariana Grande was the other energy. Maybe he was dating somebody else, and Ariana Grande was the other energy, right? She was the Queen of Wands. Because here we have the Fool card. Like they have every opportunity to take another chance with one another, to have something good, right? But how can you have something good when you have this Seven of Swords here? Like, how can you do that? You know, this is their present energy right here. So the Hermit card, lying to yourself, lying to others, wanting to take a new beginning, and have like these are both new beginning cards. The Fool card and the World card. It's starting over. But the question is, would they do? Would they do it? Would they take the chance? Now, in the future, it looks like the masculine energy here wants to get working. The masculine energy here is working on grounding. Maybe he's gonna change. Maybe he's gonna have a change of heart. The Lovers card, Judgment, Strength card. Can we do this again? Can we get together again? I feel like there's still passion between these two. Whatever happened, whenever they broke up, I feel like there is still passion there, right? But this energy exists in their entire relationship, because this came out after I pulled all the cards and I flipped this and I saw it and I flipped it over. So this is the last card, right? This is the leaving energy, Five of Cups. It's like there's a lot of baggage. There's some hurt. There's maybe more hurt than anybody cares to admit. Future. Can we work this out? Somebody, if he's not a King of Pentacles, I don't know what he is. He might actually, the feminine energy might actually meet someone who's grounded, a King of Pentacles. Because Ariana is a Cancer, right? And Cancers they're supposed to be able to do really well with earth signs. So maybe Ariana has an earth sign that comes in right here, the King of Pentacles, and then the Lovers, and then the Judgment. I had to decide, do I want this? Do I want to take another risk on this? Because it's another lover. Now, if this is him, he's going to try to work on being a better person, right? Being a better person instead of this cheating type of energy. We can make this work. These are all like, there's a possibility for them to have a beginning. But somebody's got to change their Seven of Swords energy. Someone has to change their Seven of Swords energy. Now, these is the possible outcomes. I got 3 possible outcomes, right? And the 3 possible outcomes are letting the divine handle it, right? Letting the divine handle it, manifesting each other back into each other's lives, or deciding to just try to work on this, work together, try to bring this back together, try to become from a different point, a different aspect with one another, and to, you know, try to make it work. Which is presently, are we going to try to make this work? I don't know if they're still in communication. I feel they have to be talking, because this energy here, they're not in relationship because there's this Hermit energy, right? They're kind of, they might not be in communication as much, but they still kind of communicate, because we have Swords energy. We have the Knight of Swords, Seven of Swords, Six of Swords. So they might be a little bit in communication. I feel like this might be someone else, the King of Pentacles. I feel like this might be someone else coming in for Ariana. And this person is going to, she's going to have to decide, am I going to do this again? Am I going to risk my heart? Am I going to risk opening up my heart to someone? You know what happens when something happens too quick and you don't take your time? Usually the best thing to do when you get in a relationship and really, really like someone is to not jump right in. Because I feel like when you jump right in right here, you know, you're just giving it off the bat to them. And I feel like that's what happened. It's like she gave it like right off the bat to him, jumped right into a relationship with him, and then he showed her his true colors, and then boom, you know, it's like we're done. And everybody's hurting. Now, I feel like if they had taken maybe a little bit longer, things might have been a little bit different. Because then she could have learned whether or not she wanted to be with him. Like, if you become friends with him, you obviously know, oh, he always has another piece around him, another side piece. He always has women around him. He's always talking about other women, things like that. But I feel like just because she jumped in too soon, it's like she got hit with this, oh shoot, he's deceptive. Oh no, I hope I don't fall. But this energy that, like, you know, he's deceptive. All right, guys. Leave your comments below of what you think is going to happen between them. I love you guys. I will see you soon.